All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you are watching this video from. So today we'll be talking about the next stage of how you can travel abroad. I talked about the first stage, which is how to get your international passport, and I also share some telegrams that will help you in your journey. If you have not watched that video, try and watch it. So this is the next part. In this video, I'm going to share you some tips that will help you in applying to school, what you need to do, how you need to do it, and what will make it very fast and successful. So stay tuned. And if you wait till the end of this video, I'll be sharing some things I wish I did and some things I wish I knew before applying and before coming over. So please stay tuned. I might be looking down, please. I might be looking down. So because I wrote some of it on my gadget. So thank you. All right. So the first thing I'll be talking about is compare the prices. Compare the prices. Why did I say this? There are some schools that the same course you want to study. If you want to study civil engineering now, there are some schools that their charges can be like $10,000, and that same course that you want to study can be $5,000 or $6,000 in another school. So do that first. So the second thing you should know is check their mode of payment. Check their mode of payment. It is very, very important. You must check the mode of payment. There are some schools where you pay your deposit before leaving your home country. That when you get to their country, they will ask you to pay everything. That you should pay the remaining 50%, which can be through cumbersome on you. So there are some schools that they split their payment to 7 different types, and there are some schools that they split their payments to 3. So you need to check the mode of payments before selecting the school you want to go for. And the third one I'll be talking about is check their deposits. Their deposit is also very important before leaving your home country, because why I'm saying this is your budget for deposit might be lower than the school you want to apply to. So check their deposit. Is it in line with your budget? The next thing I'll be talking about is once you see the school you really want to go, start applying. And please, if you are going to school in United Kingdom, I will advise that you apply up to like 6 or 7 schools. Why did I say this? Most of their schools did not charge for application fee, so it's free of charge for application fee for United Schools. So you start apply to as many schools that fit in with your budget and that fit in with your course. So the next thing you need to also know is that once you apply and you see that this is what you want, accept their offer very fast. There are some schools that when they send you a conditional offer, they'll be waiting for you to accept their offer, and they're going to give a deadline that if you do not accept this offer, you will lose the admission. So you need to accept their offer on time. Accept their offer on time, and also apply to the fastest school. Like, what do I mean by this? Apply to the school with the fastest application response. There are some schools that when you apply, you need to wait like 2-3 months, and there are some schools when you apply, they give you a response within 7 days. There are some schools that even give you a response within 3 days. That's the truth. Whereas there are some schools that you'll be on queue, and you receive their conditional offer after 2 months, after 3 months. So that is not really encouraging. So apply to schools that have the fastest application response. For you to know such school, you can just make a research on it. There are some YouTube channels that talk about schools with the fastest application response. There are a lot. So make your research, search them on YouTube, search them on Google, and you'll get the schools you want to go. So the next thing you need to take note is, the next thing you need to know and to do and to have in your mind is, we have two popular time for admission. We have September intake and we also have January intake. There are some schools that also take August and November, and there are some schools also that take May. I get to know the time you really want to go. But the thing you should have at the back of your mind is, let there be like 6 months interval before the time you will travel. so that you can have enough time for the process and the likes. If you are coming to United Kingdom, it's not a must you wait 6 months. There are some schools that are set up that starts. You can start your processing a year before, you travel, and there are some schools that you start your application 12 months, 11 months before you travel. And even if you are a type that you just really want to try your luck first, you can start now. It's not a must you even have any money. Start your application now just to check your capacity. If your certificate is up to a stage of traveling abroad. Okay. So once you upload all your documents, once you upload all these documents and they accept all these documents, congratulations to you. You are a stage ahead. What did I mean? Because your document is legit, and congratulations to you. And also, once you upload all these documents and you already know your deposit, you'll be asked to pay a deposit. So pay the deposit immediately. Don't waste time on it. Okay, before we move to the next point, this is the time I will tell you to do the right thing. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, can you press the subscribe button now and subscribe? Thank you. I said I'm going to share some tips I wish I knew before I apply, and some tips I wish I have done. One of the things I wish I have done before traveling is apply to schools that are in the bigger cities. What did I mean? So there are some people that focus on schools that are very cheap. Yeah, it's very good. It's fitting with your budget. But the schools you are applying to, how is the city? Is the city having good job? Let me compare something. If you are from Nigeria, can you compare Lagos with Osun State? Lagos State with Osun State. They is different from each other. The rate at which you get a job in Lagos State the rate at which you are going to get a job in Lagos is very high than in Osun State. So make sure you go to a big city. Is advisable. It's not a must, but it is advisable. If you don't have any other choice, please go to that place that your budget fits in. No worries, you are going to survive it. The next thing I'll be talking about, I wish I knew before traveling, is apply to course that is very, very easy to pass, except if you are a career type. Or if you are just going because you want to change environment, you want to just make a good living, have a better life, apply to a course that is very cheap, very easy to pass. Like if they wake you up, hello, what is 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is 4. So how you get on? If you are good in mathematics, apply to mathematics. Don't go and look for all advanced engineering, energy. You get what I'm saying? Look for a very cheap course. All you just need is the certificate, and the certificate will be able to do a lot of things. So, and also, the next thing I wish I knew I've done before traveling is, if you are going with your family, if you are the man, I will advise you push the woman to do the studying. And I will advise you push the woman to do the studying. There are a lot of countries that still accept families. If you are going through study route to abroad, the first 3 or 4 months of your stay there, the jobs you mostly see are all these FT job that needs energy. And as a man, you can apply to such and you can survive. But woman, they can be choosy at times. So you can push the woman to education, then you move, you do the work. So the last thing I will talk about is, start applying now. Don't wait till you have the money and just start your own application and just start applying. But we advise you try schools in United Kingdom first, because most of their schools, they don't charge for application fees. And if you have money, if you are good, like you are financially okay, you can apply to school in USA, in Canada, in Australia, or any country of your choice. Start applying to just check your capacity. That is a push on its own already. Once you see that a school give you admission, it's going to boost your morale and it's going to fast track your process. So please, if you have any experience that I didn't talk about, please kindly share for people to also learn from your experience. You can drop it in the comment section. Please, thank you.